Well, welcome back to the deliberations. The Minister was extremely gracious that in spite of such an important day in Parliament where constitutional amendment is being moved, he somehow managed to smuggle time out, and I think it was very, very kind of him to have shared his thoughts with us, and it was very gracious, all that I can say. Now, session that we are now going to drive into, it's AI driving digital transformation for the oil and gas sector. Well, your sector, the oil and gas sector, in fact, was the first sector which really got into high-tech oil searching or drilling. Because I still remember when I moved from the Petroleum Ministry to the Power Ministry, I said, you have not yet got that, you see the geysers, the underground heat in the steam bodies there. Well, sir, it's been given by the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy to a professor in IIT. And how long it's been on? Probably 10 years. I said, look here, you just can't keep drilling aimlessly. The world has moved much further ahead, and here's ONGC and the other oil companies doing this 3D. Yes, investigations, and you need to deploy that, and I had a presentation made by ONGC and by Reliance on the subject. Quickly came a tap from the minister in that ministry and my counterpart secretary, please do not interfere in our work. I said, thank you very much. I think ultimately that project was handed over to ONGC. Of course, there was a little accident there, I think, so still probably they're getting back to it. But the point is that AI now driving transformation of the oil and gas sector. This is again something that I think the oil and gas sector always moving in high-tech areas and having the funds as well as the attitude to go in for new technologies and also try and draw the last out of a particular resource, which is virtually the core of what a refinery is, that nothing goes waste. The word waste is not known. So with that spirit, I think we're dealing with a sector which already was high-tech, and now with AI driving digital transformation, I think we're in for faster execution and probably better process controls than ever before. And it's my privilege to be chairing this session where one of the speakers' daughter, very valued colleague of mine, Dr. Shubir Raha, and in whose name we have an award also. And I had the privilege of having him as the chairman ONGC that time, and I was also on that board for a while. So without much ado, I'll ask Dr. Sanjay Rana to kindly kick off the session. And I think we're at about 2:35 right now, and we have time till 1600 hours. Now, that gives us, I would say that 1 hour you can take in your presentations and Q&A so that you fire the questions back. So, which should give us about 12 minutes each, 10 to 12.